Welcome back to the JDW Sports Podcast, and in this episode, I'm going to be discussing what Saquon Barkley's future with the Giants is looking like right now. Right now, his future is not looking all that great with the New York Giants or in the NFL period because of his injury issues. Now, I don't care who you are, you could be the greatest quarterbacks of all time, one of the greatest running backs of all time, and have all the talent in the world, but if you can't stay healthy and stay on that field, it's all for naught. There's no point in having all that talent if you can't stay healthy and translate it onto the football field. Now, now we all know Saquon Barkley is an extremely talented back, and as we all know, as well, he has had some injury issues these past 2 years. Now, his first 2 years were great, amazing, phenomenal. His first year, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns rushing, and then over 700 yards and 4 touchdowns rushing or receiving, which is very solid. That is very, very solid for any running back, not just a rookie, for any running back. A running back in their prime, that's an extremely solid season. And then 2019, he had just over 1,000 yards with 6 touchdowns rushing, and then 438 yards receiving to go along with 2 touchdowns, which is also a very solid year, but not as electric as he was his first year, and that was because he had a few games. He was out a few games, and he was playing with an injury most of the year. But next year, if he stays healthy and he plays half decent, he doesn't have to play amazing because he's coming off an ACL. He might not play amazing, and it's unrealistic to expect him to come back and play amazing, to play with one of the top tier running backs. Now, I do think he is one of the better running backs in the league, talent wise, but he has to stay in the field if he wants to stay up in that number one or top five running back conversation. He has to stay healthy because right now, top five running back conversation is very, very crowded. Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey as well has had injury issues, but he's still up there as well. That could be, the same argument could be made for Christian McCaffrey then, but you got Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry. There's so many good running backs in the league right now that right now he doesn't belong in the top five due to injuries, and kind of the same goes for Christian McCaffrey. Even though they're definitely top five in talent, but right now they are not because due to their injuries. So I guess we will see. I guess we will see what the Giants do. Now, what I would personally do is I would let Barkley play this season out and see if he. I would not take the fifth year option just because of the rookie or just because of the injury issues. I would give him a 1 to 2 year deal, $10 million a year. That might be a little cheap, but he's got those injury issues, and he has to prove that he can stay healthy and play. Now, they could franchise tag him, which I could see them doing that as well. But if they're going to do that, I think they might as well just take the fifth year option, in my opinion. So I think the Giants should take as I'm thinking about more, I think the Giants should maybe take the fifth year option just to see what he's got instead of the franchise tag, because it will kind of be stupid just a franchise tag and not take the fifth year option, in my opinion. I don't really know if there's really much of a difference besides the player being younger and they have to be drafted in the first round and able to be eligible for the fifth year option. So I really think I really think they should resign him. Like I said, 1 2 year deal or fifth year option. I would maybe consider the fifth year option because 2 years now he has. So I guess they could do it like that. And even if they do a fifth year option, they could trade him with that. Now, right now, I kind of think the Giants should kind of trade him because it is a bit of a risk, but he's an amazing player, and you don't really want to give up a cornerstone player. But if he doesn't perform this year, tag him or do the fifth year option and trade him. That's what I would do. I wouldn't just let him walk because I think you could still get very, very decent value for him if he does even want to trade. But I doubt Barkley will want to trade. He's not that kind of player. But that's my thoughts on Saquon Barkley and his future with the New York Giants. He's had a very good first 2 years, but last 2 years, even that within that good year, he's been very injury riddled. Injuries have started to riddle his career. Now, he better do something different with training or whatever he's doing. Because if he continues to get injured, he's not really gonna have a future in the NFL if he can't stay healthy. But just like that's just like with any player. So let me know what you guys think. That's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, hit that subscribe, like button. There's a live stream going on pretty soon. So let me know what you guys think. Peace out.